Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday, the 31st of March. This is our weekly recap. It goes out to all my members and everybody who follows me on social media and my email list for free. If you want to join us, come over to smartoptiontrading.com, smartoptiontrading.com, link in the description below, and click on live trading alerts, $25 for the first 30 days. Let's talk about this week. This was not the easiest of weeks to navigate, but it's been a big time bullish week. And for all my friends out there and all you people who you know who you are, who have been constantly badgering me, market's going to go down. We have to retest the October lows. Well, a bunch of people short this week got hurt, caught, and squeezed very hard here. What happened here is we were going sideways and came into Wednesday and we gapped up and we never even came close to filling that gap. We gapped up again on Thursday, filled most of it, not quite all of it. And then again, we gapped up today and we've had a nice, big, huge 3-day move right here. And what this has done here is it's moved the market up hard. The SPY pushing up, the Qs have joined the bull market. We are filled this little gap. And I will mention this, we're going into Monday where we have inflows. It's the first day of the month, first day of the quarter. Everything starts anew, reset yourself. And you're going to get a bunch of money flowing into this market on Monday morning. And typically that's very bullish. I would think carefully before chasing any moves on Monday. You have a big move up. You're out of the Bollinger Bands. You're getting extended well off the 8-day by close to 10 handles. The market could use a breather, a dip. It doesn't have to go far. It could dip down to the 50-day and hold, but the market could use a little bit of a dip. The other thing going on, the oscillators, plus 253 on the New York Stock Exchange, plus 186 now on the NASDAQ. We're getting heated. So let's talk about this week. There was a lot to do depending upon the day. ONON, we were talking about, had a great move, but this week's been about, still for the most part, about big cap tech. And we'll start off with the financials real quick. The financials still remain problematic. We have not come far off the lows. There's still some concern there. They're still holding in, but we're not seeing any big move yet in the financials. Maybe that's the next thing to happen. But really, it was big cap tech that led this market this week. And you can look at the names. NVIDIA breaking out of the range high here, 278.34. Apple taking out its range high, $165 here. Meta taking out its high, 211. These are all markup names. They're marking these names up into the end of the quarter because they want to say they owned them. Microsoft, look at this explosive breakout here. AI today has been absolutely in fuego, on fire, taking out the highs from over 2 months ago here. What else, guys? Help me out. Google had a big bounce today, even though it didn't break out. Amazon broke out yesterday going on. And then there's this little Tesla. We've been talking about this cup and handle panel on Tesla now for a while. I've gone over this many times when I do charting. And you look here, you see this cup. Here's your handle. It finally took out this downtrend and it pushed up. I said earlier today, I said if it gets above that downtrend, it can push to 210. Well, with about 25 minutes to go, it's trading into the 207 area. Pretty damn strong. So what happens now from here? Well, Tesla has delivery numbers over the weekend, probably. We think they don't always do them over the weekend, but they probably do. So we'll see how this trades out. Again, if it's good, probably pushes up and tests the 200-day for the first time in a long, long time on Tesla. So bottom line here is the market looks good, the market's strong, but we could use a short little pullback. A short little pullback could be just back to the 8-day, anything here to reset some of these setups and get us going. If you're short, I'm sorry, this was not the week to be short this market. We've been talking for weeks about how the market's stuck in a range and it had no direction. Well, it picked a direction this week. And I think that's the thing you have to look at here and say, yep, the market picked a direction. It took out the SPY downtrend and it pushed up. It tore through it. The Qs, if you're not paying attention, took out the high of the year and are busting loose here. So you want to be a big bad bear here, you can feel free. You want to say the data is bad, we're going to a recession. The market's saying it doesn't care, right? The market is shrugging off bad news and it continues to move up. And until that changes, you buy the dips as long as they hold to like the 8-day or someplace simple and go from there. And we'll see where we're at. Who knows? See you guys on charts on Sunday. See you guys in the room on Monday. Hope you guys join us. Have a great weekend.